From the sacred prophecies of Mount Olympus to the heart-pounding battles against monstrous foes, join us in this cinematic odyssey as we unravel the timeless tale of Perseus. In the ancient kingdom of Argos, a realm shrouded in the mists of time, the narrative unfolds against the backdrop of ambition and conflict under the rule of the enigmatic king Acrisius. This sovereign, a scion of royal blood, ascended to the throne following the demise of his father, King Abas. The inheritance was not without its challenges, as the kingdom simmered with rivalry, and an ominous prophecy loomed over the lineage like a specter, casting a long shadow over the fate of Argos. Acrisius, a ruler marked by both the burden of leadership and internal conflicts, found himself at the center of a cosmic chess game where destiny and free will danced on the edge of a blade. The tapestry of his rule was woven with the delicate threads of familial ties, secrets, and the unforgiving hands of time. Within this kingdom of complexities, Acrisius's twin brother Perseus emerged as a pivotal figure. Fated by circumstances to walk the path of exile, Perseus's departure plunged the kingdom into an era of division. Though the surface held an illusion of tranquility, beneath it the embers of unrest glowed, fueling the flames of Acrisius's unquenchable desire for a male heir. It was against this tumultuous backdrop that the Oracle of Delphi spoke, her cryptic words echoing through the corridors of fate. Acrisius, haunted by the need to secure his legacy, was gripped by the prophecy's ominous revelation. The oracle's words painted a chilling picture, his ultimate demise, a tragedy foretold to unfold at the hands of his own blood. The harbinger of fate pointed an accusing finger towards his yet unborn grandson, a child destined to be born of his beloved daughter Danae. As Argos stood at the crossroads of destiny, with the kingdom divided and the prophecy casting its long shadow, the wheels of time began to turn, setting in motion a tale that would resonate through the ages, a saga of origins, ambition, and the inescapable dance between mortals and the whims of the divine. As the prophecy's ominous echo reverberated through the corridors of power, Acrisius found himself ensnared in a web of conflicting emotions. The burden of knowledge, the weight of ambition, and the haunting specter of destiny bore down on his heart like an anvil. Faced with the foretelling of his own demise at the hands of his future grandson, born of his beloved daughter Danae, Acrisius was consumed by a desire to defy the divine decree. In a calculated move to wrest control from the hands of fate, Acrisius, driven by an iron-willed determination, devised a plan that would see Danae imprisoned within a fortress of his own design. The fortress, a cold and imposing structure, stood as a testament to mortal audacity, challenging the celestial orchestrations of destiny. Its metallic sheen, gleaming under the Argive sun, mirrored the ruler's resolve to manipulate the threads of fate and emerge victorious against the prophecies that sought to bind him. The heart of Argos bore witness to the unfolding drama, as Danae, once a free spirit, found herself transformed into both captive and pawn in Acrisius's relentless pursuit to outmaneuver the gods themselves. The fortress, rising defiantly against the kingdom's skyline, served as a symbol of mortal defiance against the whims of an unforgiving fate. It cast a shadow over the once peaceful land, a stark reminder of the lengths to which a king would go to reshape the course of destiny. Within the cold walls of her confinement, Danae, like a fragile butterfly caught in a gilded cage, awaited the birth of her child, a harbinger of doom, according to the prophecy. As the kingdom outside grappled with the repercussions of a ruler's desperate bid to rewrite his fate, the stage was set for the unfolding tragedy that would test the boundaries of mortal will and the inexorable pull of celestial forces. In the intricate dance of destiny, the threads of mortal and divine were intricately woven together when Zeus, the mighty king of gods, descended from the lofty heights of Mount Olympus to intervene in the affairs of the mortal realm. His arrival, marked by a cascade of golden rain that shimmered like liquid sunlight, was nothing short of a divine proclamation. Zeus, in his infinite wisdom, chose Danae as the vessel for his intervention. In a moment that blurred the boundaries between the celestial and the earthly, he bestowed upon her the essence of his godhood. The radiant glow of this encounter left Danae forever changed, her very being now carrying the divine seed of Zeus himself. The repercussions of this divine union reverberated through the kingdom, challenging the foundations of mortal understanding and setting into motion a destiny that would resonate through the ages. Danae, touched by the divine, gave birth to a son named Perseus, a child whose existence bore the indelible mark of both mortality and divinity. The gods' intervention, like a crack in the foundation of the fortress Acrisius had built, signaled a destiny that transcended the boundaries of ordinary mortal tales. The birth of Perseus, with his lineage entwined with the divine, would become a harbinger of mythological significance, an emblem of the delicate balance between gods and men. The relentless grip of fate tightened around Acrisius, its threads pulling him further into the web of his own making. The birth of Perseus, a child of both divine and mortal lineage, cast a looming shadow over the kingdom of Argos, leaving the ambitious king with an unenviable choice. As the weight of destiny bore down upon him, Acrisius grappled with the haunting dilemma that threatened to unravel the very fabric of his existence. In a desperate bid to circumvent the prophecy that hung like a specter over his reign, Acrisius, driven by a potent mixture of fear and determination, set in motion a plan that would forever alter the course of Danae and Perseus' lives. Crafting a chest of intricate design, he placed within it his daughter and her newborn son, Perseus. The chest, a vessel of fate, became both sanctuary and prison as Acrisius, torn between paternal love and the inexorable forces of destiny, cast them adrift upon the capricious seas. The vast expanse of the sea, an endless canvas of uncertainty, cradled the chest in its tumultuous embrace. Acrisius, standing on the precipice of hope and despair, watched as the waves carried his kin into the great unknown. The sea, a fickle mistress, became the arbiter of their fate, holding the chest in its grasp as if testing the resolve of a desperate king. As the vessel bobbed and weaved on the undulating surface, Acrisius clung to the fragile hope that the gods, in their capricious mercy, might spare Danae and Perseus from the ominous fate that had been foretold. The salty air whispered secrets of the unknown, and the horizon stretched infinitely, obscuring the destiny that awaited mother and child beyond the watery horizon. In that moment of parting, Acrisius's heart wavered between the cruel necessity of his actions and the desperate yearning for a different outcome. Guided by the divine command of Zeus, the chest carrying Danae and Perseus sailed through the tumultuous sea, a vessel untethered from mortal whims. The waves, once fierce and unpredictable, yielded to the will of the gods, guiding the chest to the welcoming shores of Seriphos. The island, a haven in the wake of Acrisius' desperate gambit, cradled the destiny-laden cargo within its tranquil embrace. As the chest found its resting place on the sandy shores, Dictys, a humble fisherman with a heart attuned to the rhythms of the sea, chanced upon the mysterious vessel. Drowned by an inexplicable force, Dictys opened the chest and beheld its precious cargo: Danae, the daughter of Argos, and Perseus, a child born of both mortal and divine lineage. The revelation of their presence marked the intersection of the mundane and the divine, as Seriphos unwittingly became the stage for a mythic unfolding. Dictys, recognizing the fragility of fate woven into the lives of the refugees, embraced them with open arms. His humble abode became a sanctuary, shielding Danae and Perseus from the shadows of Acrisius' ill-fated designs. In the simplicity of Seriphos, a new chapter began for the displaced mother and her celestial son. Meanwhile, on the distant shores of Argos, Zeus's retribution unfolded with an inexorable and divine precision. The chest, once conceived by Acrisius as a vessel of imprisonment, transformed into an instrument of destiny, carrying with it the weight of prophecy. The gods, ever watchful and unyielding, turned the king's desperate act against him, setting in motion a cosmic drama that would reverberate through the annals of myth. Acrisius, ensnared in the tendrils of his own defiance, witnessed the unintended consequences of challenging the divine order. The gods, arbiters of cosmic justice, orchestrated a fate that transcended mortal reckoning, revealing the interconnectedness of gods and men. The chest, borne by the sea, became the vehicle through which Perseus's extraordinary journey would unfold, a journey that would traverse realms and challenge the very fabric of mortal and divine existence. Armed with divine gifts from Athena and Hermes, Perseus embarked on a daring quest that would test the limits of mortal courage and divine favor. The radiant shield, a gift from the wise Athena, mirrored the polished surface of bronze, reflecting not only the physical world but also the unwavering determination within Perseus. Hermes' blessings manifested in the form of winged sandals that granted him unparalleled swiftness, and an adamantine sword, a weapon forged in the celestial fires, that would prove essential in confronting the monstrous Gorgon, Medusa. With the divine implements at his disposal, Perseus set forth on a journey fraught with peril, his every step echoing with the resonance of God's benevolence and the weight of his quest. Athena's shield gleamed with an otherworldly luster, a symbol of divine protection and strategic foresight. The winged sandals, crafted by Hermes' ingenious hands, carried Perseus over treacherous terrains with the grace of a god, ensuring he moved with the speed and agility necessary to face the impossible. Guided by strategic insight and fortified by divine tools, Perseus navigated the labyrinthine path leading to Medusa's hidden lair. Along the way, he encountered the Graeae, the enigmatic sisters of the Gorgon, whose shared eye held the key to unveiling the elusive location of Medusa's realm. Perseus, with a blend of cunning and courage, confronted these guardians of secrets, extracting the crucial information needed for his perilous undertaking. Entering the foreboding cave, Perseus faced the petrifying gaze of Medusa, a creature whose visage could turn mortal flesh to stone. The divine shield, polished to perfection by Athena, reflected the monstrous countenance without succumbing to its transformative power. With the adamantine sword, a celestial blade bestowed by Hermes, Perseus struck with a single decisive stroke, severing the serpentine head from Medusa's formidable form. In that moment of triumph, the cave echoed with the divine harmony of victory, and Perseus emerged as the triumphant wielder of both mortal valor and godly gifts. The severed head, once a terror-inducing force, now lay inert in his hands, a testament to the audacity of a mortal who dared to challenge the divine order. Perseus, empowered by Athena and Hermes, had conquered the insurmountable, marking a pivotal chapter in his mythic odyssey. The narrative took an unforeseen twist as the blood of Medusa, spilled upon the sacred earth, underwent a mystical metamorphosis, giving rise to two extraordinary beings. From the crimson essence of the Gorgon emerged Chrysaor, a figure of mythic splendor, his form radiant with an otherworldly glow. Alongside him, Pegasus, a winged horse of unparalleled beauty, emerged with wings that seemed to catch the very essence of the heavens. This transformation, a testament to the enduring power of Medusa even in her demise, marked the birth of entities destined for mythic renown. Chrysaor, with an air of regality, embodied the legacy of his monstrous mother in a form that transcended the macabre origins of his creation. Pegasus, with wings that spanned the realms of earthly and celestial, became a symbol of ethereal beauty and untamed freedom. Perseus, having emerged triumphant from the confrontation with the Gorgon, continued his odyssey through the intricate tapestry of fate. His journey, now intertwined with the consequences of Medusa's fall, unfolded with new challenges and uncharted territories. The hero's exploits led him to the besieged kingdom of Ethiopia, where the monstrous Satis threatened to unleash havoc upon the land. In a display of unwavering courage and divine intervention, Perseus confronted the monstrous Cetus, employing the lessons learned from his encounter with Medusa. The hero's mastery over adversity solidified his status as a legendary figure, not only as the conqueror of the Gorgon, but also as the savior of Ethiopia. The kingdom, now free from the looming threat of the sea monster, hailed Perseus as a champion whose name would resonate through the ages. Yet fate had more in store for Perseus as his path intersected with the destiny of Andromeda, the princess of Ethiopia. The impending marriage sealed Perseus' fate as a central figure in the annals of Greek mythology. His legendary status solidified by the threads of destiny, woven into the intricate narrative of gods and mortals. As Perseus set sail on the journey back to Seriphos, accompanied by the ethereal beauty of Andromeda by his side, the threads of destiny began to tighten once more. The prophecy, which seemed momentarily thwarted, lingered in the intricate tapestry of fate, ready to weave its tragic conclusion. The return to Seriphos was marked by a blend of triumph and foreboding. The kingdom, once a sanctuary for Danae and Perseus, now bore witness to the unfolding drama of gods and mortals. Seriphos, still resonating with the echoes of Zeus's retribution, became the stage for the final act in the tragedy of Acrisius. Unbeknownst to Perseus, the unwitting architect of his grandfather's demise, the oracle's words were set in motion. A twist of tragic irony awaited Acrisius, as the very sporting event meant for celebration became the unwitting stage for his fateful end. The atmosphere in Seriphos shifted from jubilation to a silent undercurrent of destiny. Perseus, celebrated as a hero and champion, remained oblivious to the invisible hands guiding the course of events. Acrisius, on the other hand, moved through the festivities with a sense of trepidation, an unshakable feeling that destiny's grip was tightening around him. The sporting event, initially a spectacle of prowess and skill, unfolded with an ominous undercurrent. Acrisius, drawn into the fervor of the occasion, became entangled in the unforeseen consequences of his choices. The tragic ballet of destiny played out as Perseus, in a display of athletic prowess, unwittingly fulfilled the oracle's prophecy. Acrisius, caught in the crossfire of gods and mortals, met his demise at the hands of his own blood, just as the prophecy had foretold. The moment of tragedy was swift, yet its echoes reverberated through the kingdom. Seriphos, once again a witness to the capricious nature of destiny, grappled with the weight of a prophecy fulfilled. Perseus, still unaware of the intricacies that shaped his journey, continued to navigate the currents of fate. The hero, triumphant in his quests, was yet to grasp the full extent of the threads that bound him to the celestial whims of the gods. As the people of Seriphos mourned the passing of their king, the legacy of Acrisius and the interplay of destiny lingered as a haunting specter over the kingdom, a poignant reminder that, in the realm of gods and mortals, the tapestry of fate remained intricate and unfathomable. The tale of Perseus, a tapestry woven with threads of mortal courage and divine intricacies, continued to reverberate through the corridors of time, leaving an indelible mark on the vast canvas of mythology. As the hero's journey unfolded, it became a timeless narrative, showcasing the resilience of mortal will against the backdrop of divine decree. Perseus, hailed for his triumphs over the Gorgon Medusa and the monstrous Cetus, stood as a beacon of mortal heroism. His deeds, etched into the annals of ancient Greece, transcended the boundaries of mere myth and evolved into a saga that resonated with subsequent generations. The legacy of Perseus reached far beyond the confines of his own story, intertwining with the narratives of other legendary figures. The hero's lineage, a tapestry interwoven with divine blood and mortal spirit, extended its reach into the rich tapestry of heroic sagas. Perseus's descendants, like the famed Heracles, carried forward the legacy of their forebear, each chapter of their lives contributing to the epic chronicles of the ancient world. The echoes of Perseus's journey found resonance in unexpected places, even reaching the mythic foundations of Rome. His story, a mosaic of mortal determination and divine intervention, transcended the geographic and cultural boundaries of Greece, becoming a universal testament to the intricate dance between mortal agency and the whims of the divine. As the ages unfolded, the legacy of Perseus remained a living testament to the enduring power of myth. The hero's name became synonymous with courage in the face of insurmountable odds, a reminder that mortals could, through acts of bravery and tenacity, shape their destinies even in the shadows of divine interference. The narrative of Perseus served as a bridge between the mortal and divine realms, illustrating the complex interplay between human will and celestial forces. His tale, like a sacred flame, passed from generation to generation, illuminated the collective consciousness of those who heard it, inspiring them to navigate the unpredictable currents of their own lives. In the echoes of ancient Greece, where gods and mortals danced on the stage of existence, the legacy of Perseus became a timeless melody, echoing through the corridors of mythology. It was a melody that transcended the boundaries of time, inviting each generation to ponder the delicate balance between mortal agency and the enigmatic designs of the divine.